Welcome to Scouting Synopsis. We're going to be looking at the upcoming MLS weekend. Like always, MLS chaos. It does not stop. The roster congestion, the schedule congestion does not end because it is back. We got Open Cup now. We got another midweek. We got CONCACAF Champions Cup. Praise the Orlando City Lords for that one because we might have an easy weekend. But as always, Alex ATG Sober and Chris, the MLS card guy, here with me to break it all down, bring you all the stuff and things, try to help you figure out what you're going to do this weekend. What is up, y'all?
Wait, are we live?
We're here.
Are we not live? Did I forget to press the button? I don't know.
No, I'm just messing with you.
You can't
No,
say
'cause
that.
we-
I'm like, oh no, the button.
No, because I don't see a comment from JVic, so I wasn't
Hey,
sure if we were live.
Well,
True,
somebody
yeah.
made us go live a little later than we'd like to. We try to get on early for the Euro boys, but sometimes we got busy and lives and stuff, so we're here a little later. But hey, the show must go on. I know they all go back and listen to it after. That's right, we're all Riverhounds,
I
baby.
was gonna say, look at you with the fit. I love it.
Yeah, have to
Great fit.
represent for my boys sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna go through the weekend
And
as
Alex
always.
is wearing Orlando. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, this is my kind of
So
show.
weird.
That's how you know
Opposite day.
this show is going to be all the heat. Alex, start off the heat. Stop shopping on the marketplace. All right, I see you. You got your screen pulled up, you cheater. All right, give us
Yeah.
those hot picks for the weekend.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight up show everybody off rip because usually I go one by one, but I can just talk. And if I need to go inside, so first Stuver, he's got the matchup I love. Even though they've been kind of coming back a little bit, I still don't know about Earthquakes. And Stuver's just been on a heater. I will show his past scores. He did have a little weak game against Sporting, but then again, Sporting does score against everyone. Even though we don't win, we score against everybody. But if we see him going against attacks that just pepper him, he will get AA. And if he does keep that clean sheet, I mean, LA, Vancouver, those are two really good attacks. Those are big scores too. So he's one of those guys putting up crazy scores this year, especially 64 L5, and he's getting up there in price too. So Stuvie is an
So,
option.
Is he from Sacramento Republic? Is that why he's gonna be so good against San Jose?
Basically, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Well, they did concede two very quick, and then scored two very quick. But yeah,
And
Stuver.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, and rotation too from the Earthquakes because they did play a pretty strong lineup last night. So we definitely could see that.
And still didn't win.
Exactly. Yeah. Shout out Cup Sets. Next, you can touch on this one, Chris. I went Peltola. Is he going to start? Are we going to see him start?
Great question. That's
Okay.
That's my concern, to be fair, because he has been playing as the center back, and they've got three, and Birnbaum's coming back. Like, they're playing three, and Birnbaum's coming back, and Birnbaum pushed him to the bench last game. I mean, I think he has to start every game, like, just period, end of story. I think he's like a top 3 or 4 player on the team, but I'm concerned for sure that Birnbaum being back in this rotation makes it dicey game to game. So,
Yeah. So I think, I mean, even
Worth
if he
a
doesn't
risk.
start, we're
Worth a
still
risk.
seeing 15 AA in 30 minutes. Like, that's
yeah,
really good. He can
potential is
show.
off the charts.
And home against Chicago. That's a great matchup. That's one of the dream matchups.
Look at Thomas coming in
Thomas
clutch.
he's very confused.
He beat JVic somehow.
Yeah, he's
coming
very-
in with a late run in the box. That's all it is.
Yikes.
All you need sometimes. Welcome,
So,
Thomas. Welcome.
Shout out Peltola, shout out DC. And he's also very cheap compared to what he was at the beginning of the season. Chris, do you know how much you ended up getting him for at the beginning of the season?
No comment.
Way too much.
Oh, he's
Rest in
definitely-
peace, Chicago, who is.
I didn't pay 60. Let's
Okay.
put it that way. I got
30?
him coming back down.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Come on.
in about
Who's the next pick?
the
Who
30,
cares what Chris
30.
paid? That's
Yeah, it
that's
was-
his problem.
way too much.
somewhere in this area probably. But yeah, Peltola, you can. I mean, like people, they showed that they think he's really good, and he's just dipped so low. So yeah, definitely a really good option and cheap and low L15.
And U23.
Exactly. So
And
many,
it's Chicago. R.I.P.
so many boxes being checked. Next, now, word on the street is he shouldn't be in this game. He got 15 game suspension, but he did not get sent off. We got Joel Waterman, and he
15 is too late, to be fair. For what he did, he
25
should have been
games.
sent off like so many games ago.
It's Joel
Yeah.
Waterman, even though they're really bad, but they are at home.
Yeah, so we got Waterman. He's very cheap, rare, and limited. If you're interested in getting this, getting a defender, home against Nashville. Nashville's been like kind of coming back, but Montreal's back at home. And in one of those games where Nashville was back, 4-1, Waterman still had a 67, even though he conceded 4 goals.
And they're at home.
So yeah, it's kind of wild. 32 AA. I think he had like a negative 18 from the goal.
There you go. There you have
So
it.
he's Sermon. I would use him if I had him. But I mean, yeah, negative 16 and still popping out that score is crazy.
That's pretty crazy, to be honest.
If
Hey,
he does
Waterman's
play
good. On a good day, Waterman is great.
Yeah, and so let's hope that he doesn't get sent off and he plays well
He should be sent off.
in every game.
Doesn't mean he will get sent off, though.
There's the GOAT.
Yeah, I got to give props because he's been playing absolutely incredible this season, and he just got minted at the beginning of this season. I mean, Bossy, crazy run recently, and so Houston coming back. Hector Herrera's back, who's been killing it. Bossy, bossing that number 10 spot and doing it in convincing fashion. Now he's got a team who loves to concede, even with Jalen Neal back. They still concede goals, and yeah, he's been on a run, even with some of these games with no decisives, putting up crazy AA. And so I think he hits a decisive this game. Very good spot. He's kind of expensive, but he's still like putting up scores that are kind of justifying the price. So, I think I like him. Rare's kind of crazy. I don't know if I'd go for that, but
yikes.
Yeah, but he's a really nice option, and his hair is nice too. Comb over. Next midfielder. I doubled up because I don't think this is going to be that nice of a week for us. Evander.
Javik's a believer.
Yeah, Bossy's great. Evander, we know what he did to us last time. Scored after I think he had like a 25 at half, and then came in and killed us in the second half.
That was late, right?
I think like 80th minute.
That was the 3-0 comeback.
Yes, that's the one we watched live on Sunday. Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah. 2 great games coming back from injury. Should start. I mean, at home for Portland this season.
Can we just talk about their upcoming matches? I know we don't like to look too far in the future on this show, but like all of those next 5-6 games.
They play the Sounders on the last day of the season.
You guys gotta get your stacks ready for game week 504. Get them ready.
But dude, those next 6 games are kind of nice. Sporting at home, Austin away, Houston at home, St. Louis.
Good defense.
Away, yes.
Hard place to play. Probably good.
But those are all beatable teams.
Austin at home or Austin away? That'll be a tough one. But I do like that. I think that's a good run. That could be nice.
It's kind of now or never for Portland to get into gear. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if they'll win these games because they're kind of bad and they got to figure the defense out, but
they have this guy right here.
It's kind of now or never.
Yeah, and I doubled up. I went with another Portland guy. Jonathan Rodriguez has been crazy since coming over. Let's pull this up. So yeah, 58-4 since coming over, and I mean came off the bench against San Jose. All obviously questionable calls in that game. It could be, but like that's not what matters. If he's scoring, he's scoring. And so AA is not crazy, so he's not going to be like insane score, but he's getting basically a lot of decisives throughout this run, and it's very promising. 52.0 decisive score. He's scoring, and Sporting concedes goals. If he's going to be up top, it's almost a guarantee for him to score.
And Portland has Mora too, who has come back. He slowed down a little bit, but he's still up there making it happen.
Yes, and also looking back, Rodriguez also did get an assist against us last game. Mora obviously came off the bench, went crazy, but Rodriguez he's going to start. More of a chance of starting, so I went with that.
Yep.
Final
guys
guy
coming from Mexico are proven.
Yeah, especially in MLS, it's like the little leagues over here for him. But last, we got Malachi Jones.
That's a pick.
That is a pick.
I did just purchase him. I don't know. Yeah, basically up there. But
yeah.
I grabbed him because I need there's been no forward options for NYCFC, and that's been the bad part about having my stack. But I think we finally have found one in Malachi Jones.
I don't know. Bakar scored a goal.
Oh, that was insane. Off the bench too. That was uncharted territory.
Jorge, kick yourself off the show, please. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Alex and I will finish this show.
So Bakrar basically somehow scored a goal, but that's not what matters because Malachi Jones in 73 minutes got 66, and he's nice. I don't know. Have you been paying attention to him, Chris?
I have not. I just looked at his card because, fun fact, I own the 1 of 1,000 for his very first ever card.
Wow.
I bet you overpaid for that.
I'm sure I did. I don't want to go back and look.
Let's find out. Let's do it. Let's do some. Oh,
$16. That's not.
That's
bad.
not like the
Oh,
worst.
that's not bad.
It's not
That's not
crazy bad.
How much is his
All right.
rare? Because
Well,
if his rare is like
why is he
21
the
bucks
pick,
for
though?
his rare? Okay, wait, hold up.
Is he like a starter now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think he's
Warriors?
proven himself enough to be a starter.
He's
Obviously,
probably rotational at this point.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know
mean,
that we're trusting him 100% yet.
Oh.
whatever Deke says tomorrow is what I will live by. But
And that is fact.
yes, he knows what he's doing way more than anybody on server data does. Even though it does say 100%. How many projections is that? Low reliability. Okay. Even then,
it's
like,
early. It's Wednesday. Calm down. Be nice.
good matchups coming up. I mean, okay,
Two
that's just
juicy matchups coming up.
his buy is just going to stay on the screen. I promise you that does not go away. New England, San Jose, Columbus is like it depends on if they catch him on a rotational week, and then LA, Nashville, like those are beatable. Like this is like probably 100 from him realistically. But
okay, calm down. Calm down.
sorry, I'm an Orlando fan now. I forget. That's my bad.
Yeah, dude, you're wearing the kit.
I feel like I should be wearing a sporting kit, you know?
True.
That would have been
Like
the
that would have
trifecta.
completed the cycle.
Or I need to be wearing a Riverhounds kit.
All right,
that too.
real quick.
I'll buy one.
Update us on your picks, where you're at, where your picks are standing in the grand scheme of things, so we can get into these matches. Let's see though. Pull up the facts.
Here we go.
We want them.
So here was last week. So we had some really nice big scores. Taylor off the bench getting a decisive. Herrera coming in with some crazy Driussi scoring as expected.
Miazga got a goal. That was cool.
He did. He got a decisive from Miazga. Shout out.
Did score a goal.
Although that did just bomb everything, all the progress I'd made here. Insigne even coming back, getting it done. Chris, I'm sure that helps you out.
Bro, I called that. We knew that was coming.
Yeah. And then
Love the pick.
Ibrahim, I mean, got a little AA, but didn't do anything crazy. It took a while for Houston to score. So yeah. I don't think did they score? Yeah, they scored at the end, right?
They did.
Yeah. And so positive two
Bossy
difference. And 0.3 average. So yeah, that moves me to all-time record in the standings, 24, 3, and 15. So, could be better, could be worse, but this week.
Hey, it's the MLS. All right,
good.
chaos all the time. For the MLS, that's pretty good.
We got a high average. I'm banking on a lot of people this week. I'm banking on Evander 100, Jonathan Rodriguez double decisive, all this stuff, and it will happen for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely going risky on your picks this week. For sure.
Hey,
The
sometimes you just got to go for it, man. No,
And it will pay off.
no risk, no reward. It just be like that sometimes, you know.
Someone scored in the indie game.
Oh, no.
We
Oh,
do have Open Cup because on this show we support
Indies
you
up 3-0
as
now.
soccer.
Indies up 3-0.
Shout out
Let's
shout out to our
go!
boy. Shout out to our boy Alex, who was in the press box for the SKC Open Cup game, doing all the things, writing all the articles.
Go read my article. It's on Twitter.
Go read it. It's great stuff. Alex, we're very proud of you.
Or you can just watch a 2-minute highlights of the whole game. Either one.
While reading his article, so it's like it's an interactive. Evander is literally always 100.
Did you ask Peter Vermees anything?
No, they only let like the 3 guys that are always there ask questions. But I did get to go in and ask a Freefa and Poolscamp question in the locker room. So that was cool.
Did you ask
Also-
Polskamp why he's let us down for 3 years?
No, I asked him how it feels to finally get a clean sheet. And he's like, it's good. Like he was like, it's good because my team, it's like it's been a struggle all year. But we finally are able to do it. But we'll talk about that when we get to sporting. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
I will say shout out to was it gonna load? Oh no. Shout out to Indy getting it done. I'm about to make $5. Let's go.
Live Open Cup. And we got to pull up that FC Dallas lineup at some point too, because they should be playing here soon, if not already.
Yeah, they are. They're
first
going.
of all,
I'll pull it up.
we're going to get into these matches. I didn't have this match on my list of top matches that I want to look at, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just here for the vibes because Thomas in the chat brings up a very good point. Buanga 100 guaranteed by Bradley Guzan. Okay.
Sir. That's Sir
He
Bradley Guzan.
did guarantee a very big score from Mukhtar, and it did come.
Now,
So, yeah.
I'm not denying because Buanga's doing the things, but they're not good away.
Well,
they haven't been
yeah.
performing away.
Buanga
all
on the
season.
road is
Yeah.
not doing the thing.
But Atlanta is also they're down bad. They're not New England down bad, but Atlanta's not having fun. So,
Which of the fun new franchises that spend money is worse?
so how are we
Prob-
feeling about this game? Because a year ago we probably were like really stoked about this game, and right now it's like,
Yeah, Kai Kamara starting in the MLS at this point is kind of crazy, but Atlanta has been pretty bad.
Anyway,
No,
they're bad.
GG, no Almada. Defense has been very on the struggle bus.
All right, I have a trivia question for you. Don't look at my
God.
screen.
No,
Okay.
okay.
Right.
What
Go ahead,
is
don't do it.
what is Denny Bwanga's average on the road this year?
Ooh, on the road.
39-6. I think he's only got one decisive. No, I'll go higher. 42-3.
38-7.
Oh, I should have stuck with my original.
has-
Yeah, he's only got one decisive, right?
He has 2 goals in the same game against St. Louis,
Oh.
and he has a negative decisive here.
That's
if you
right.
take this game out, he's averaging like a 20-something.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that just happened too, so it's not even like.
Scenes.
yeah, that is kind of wild.
Yeah, that's bad. So, are we going LAFC defensive stack in this game?
No, still no.
Oh,
Neither a
God.
defensive stack. No.
Aaron Long for the win, baby. Come on.
Like at this point, you're looking at like a 0-0 draw, which shouldn't happen. But I mean, Denny against Boo.
I don't think
Guzan?
Denny
way
against
that this is a
Bouanga?
nil-nil
Yeah.
draw. There's no way.
Yeah, there will be goals at some
This
point.
is
in
like
this game.
2-2.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, and it'll be Kai Kamara twice and Sleece free kick, Daniel Rios penalty. Called it just now.
So
JV
can we get into this a little? Yeah, Javik, the
Yep.
comment here. So Thomas says it's his agent stirring the pot, which is definitely some home cooking. Because I saw GG is following Cruz Azul on Insta. So it's
in the
over,
morning.
boys and girls. Done deal, signed, sealed, delivered. You heard
Him
it
and,
here first.
I did see a video of him flashing a bag of money. If that's any indicator.
Rain-
That was
Ray.
Reynoso.
Yeah, that was Reynoso.
No, I'm saying him. He did pull the Reynoso.
No, I agree, man.
It's a
Like
tradition
Gigi's
to get into Mexico.
Gigi's been doing a lot of content recently. He's been talking about how much he likes Atlanta. He's happy here. He brought his family here. Like he had other offers. He could have gone anywhere else. He chose Atlanta. Look, I know the vibes are bad. And Cruz Azul put in a bid, right? It got rejected. Apparently it wasn't high enough. Cruz Azul had a target that fell through, I guess. So now they're back in the GG race. And I guess they're just, they're pumping it up. They're trying to see what they get. You know, Atlanta's going to try to sell some crazy number that nobody wants to hit. And he's going to stay is the way that I look at it.
Or Cruz Azul.
Yeah, I mean,
pay a crazy number that no one wants.
But Cruz Azul can't pay that crazy number. So it's like, how bad do they want him? Do they want to let him go? Vibes are bad in Atlanta, but hey, you're not New England, and that's the
Daniel
playbook.
Rios vibes are here.
I will also say not Dynamo. Dallas just went up 1-0 very early.
Okay,
Cruz sent
they're
an
not
offer
Toronto.
for the floor price.
They're not
All right.
Toronto.
Patrickson
Floor
Delgado.
price.
I don't
I love
know who
that.
is. Yeah, I got 2-1 LAFC. Guzan shenanigans leading to that second goal.
Yeah, if anybody is going to win this game, I agree. It's LAFC. It probably won't be Atlanta. But yeah, let's get into some of these matches that I did think were interesting. And the first one, Chris, the MLS card guy, is going to love this one because DC United hosting Chicago Fire. Benteke, 3 big chances
Where's
missed.
Nashi?
But dang, there's going to be a hat trick in there.
God, this is going to be the Nashi game where Chicago wins 1-0, and I'm going to be so mad. This should be an easy win. Like let's just call a spade a spade. Like this is the easiest matchup in the Eastern Conference right now.
If y'all don't win, that's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
And we're at home, so no excuses here. Like if we don't win, it's time to change the rotations and throw someone else out there because it just has to happen. Has to happen right now.
I think this is a Benteke hat trick again.
Yeah, this is Benteke feasting for sure.
Who's going to compete for and him and Gutman, like the clash in the middle? They're going to hit bald heads basically.
I mean,
no,
to be
man.
fair,
Tehran's a dog.
Tehran and Chichos are both like actually fairly decent center backs.
But is the biggest Benteke problem that like he just like misses chances like directly at the keeper, or is it that like somebody could literally bully him off the ball? Because I really don't think it's that one.
No one can bully him off.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
All right.
He just sometimes doesn't want to score because he wants to make it fair for everybody else. His mom told him to share his goals with the other kids, and no one else on DC United. I think I heard a stat during the Red Bulls game that nobody else had scored 2 goals yet for DC United. Like the next leading
Wow.
scorer was at 1.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Like
And that-
in the history or like
No, like this season.
oh that's
I mean, I believe it. Like maybe there's been a
We're
Jared
like
Stroud
14
goal,
games
but
in.
it's
That's
like
what I'm
who are the
telling
goals gonna come from? That's the question.
that's why I asked you. I was like, if Benteke goes
Benteke.
down, like
That's
He's
there's
the only person.
all the momentum is just
Yes.
completely gone.
So Bartlett, Dahome, Fletcher, Cleach, DiPietro, Merle, Pirani, Santos, and Stroud have all scored. Nobody else has 2 yet. In 14
Dude, that's
games.
so wild, dude.
11 goals, yeah.
That is the MLS in a nutshell.
But, like,
you love to
here-
see it. I
here's
love
Look at
it
his-
so much.
Stroud.
Look at him holding up his XG too.
Dude, shout out Jared
Basically.
Stroud, man. We were
I
on
will
that day
say
one.
XG, DC may be the best team in the league.
Holy
like-
smokes.
They can produce XG like nobody else.
They
Yeah,
win.
they-
They're winning the XG Supporter Shield.
Oh my god, every game they win. It's crazy.
Oh, that's wild. Rest in peace, Chicago, man. I will say, not that I'm saying pump Chicago, or not that I'm saying like, hey, I'm on Team Chicago, but let me shout out Chris Mueller a little bit, which I haven't looked at his score from the last game. But like, he's starting to. Well, he was okay. He was. I don't know. I have him. I have one. And I was like, oh, look, there's some green scores. But never mind. I'm just kidding. I'm just thinking.
So
out
are we?
loud.
Are we buying Bono? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bono's
Where
a-
are we on the
Bono's a
Bono Tyler
play.
Miller?
Bono's a
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
Tyler Miller done? Is
Bono
Green
for
Apple
sure. Bono for sure is the guy at this point. But like DC United continues to struggle. Like you could see,
especially defensively.
because those guys are kind of close. That makes sense.
So did we get Tyler Miller for Leagues Cup?
Probably, yeah. I would
Okay.
assume that they would give him a run. At some
Everybody
point.
go buy Tyler Miller's. Go go go.
I mean, they're probably
I
dirt
have
cheap.
my- I have my Tyler Miller.
What's a $5 Tyler Miller rail to stash away for Leagues Cup? You know,
I
It's
don't think
$42 floor.
Ugh.
That's for rare. I think he's like 5 cents or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
he
Oh
could-
god,
he
he's
could
only
be.
$3.
But hey,
Never mind.
look, DC
Oh.
aren't the only big boys on the block this weekend because you have your boys
Sporting Kato.
NYCFC
I
going away
literally-
to New England.
Literally preseason, I built for this week. Like this was the week I was like, here we go. We got fire. We got revolution. Like I'm ready.
All the rewards.
If
Like
Chris doesn't podium this weekend, like
if I don't podium, someone make me an offer for my gallery.
And no
consider
PSV
it.
stacks. Like, come on. Yeah.
Well, I do have a PSV stack.
No,
There
but
he
there
is.
is none
that
to
doesn't
play.
help me.
Bob Flynn
There-
in the house. Now the show can start. Finally.
Hello, Bobbert.
All right, restart the
Oh.
show. Play the intro.
Love it. But the New
Oh my
England
god, you weren't
Revolution.
live this whole time.
They are just oof. I don't want to get into all the rumors and all the nonsense. Just know that things are bad. And okay, so let me ask you guys this: is there a world where like
No.
New England just gets down so bad that they like pull one of these off? Like, is this a trap game? Like, one of these has to be a trap game.
No.
No. Okay.
no.
All
Well,
right.
They're so
yeah.
bad.
I mean, they are going to get some points at some
Eventually.
point during this season.
But there's no point in trying to guess when that is.
No,
Maybe Chicago.
unless you're me and you have literally the whole team, and then you just kind of stuck with it because that's what you got.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, this is Santi gonna let us all down again? Is the
No.
real question.
No. Santi's been
Why-
great all year.
So my
He's-
question is, James Sands is
Oh.
X'd right now. What's going on there?
Oh, we need
Good
to do
question.
some.
Any
Investigation.
intel from the chat? Let us
I
know.
got it. I'll
Can't
be
be
on it.
Olympics yet, or like, is it U.S. national team?
All right. Well,
he
Alan
may
is
have.
looking-
He probably got put in the prelim squad, if I had to guess, and then people are panic selling him.
The Olympic one isn't out yet, but the main roster is. So we should probably take a look at that at some point too. Bob Flynn, real quick. We haven't gotten there yet, but let's talk about it real quick. Is Messley traveling to Vancouver this weekend? We don't know yet, but apparently he's limping around
Messi,
training
Messi.
this week.
Messi,
Okay.
Messi, Messi.
Okay, update. James Sands yellow card accumulation out for this. game.
Oh,
Ah,
it's Pereira time, boy,
was I not just talking about that on Sunday?
dude. This is your
Where's
dream
my dog
matchup,
Jay
too.
Blaze?
This is your dream matchup.
Yo, nobody go scoop that floor, that rare floor, because it's like $5. Someone pick me up. Look, I'm busy streaming. Someone go pick me up on Andres Pereira. Dang it. God, I need one. It is Andres Pereira season. That's awesome. Yeah, either way, NYCFC boys, run your stacks out again. New England, the vibes are bad until further notice. Caleb Porter out any day now? Probably.
Probably gonna
Oh.
win one and then fire him. I think.
The floor is a Andres Pereira Orlando card.
That's the one I want. What is it? 7? Hey, no one touched that. Actually, I want the big head one. No one touch the big head one.
$7? You're gonna pay $7 for that?
For a big head,
That's garbage.
single digit. Yeah, boy. You know I'm all about them single digit.
Someone quick, type in your password before he does.
Either way, we'll worry about that later. Who I stand is none of your business. Okay? Sheesh. Anyway, yeah, New England, bad. This next game, I have questions about. I don't really know how to feel about it. Houston Dynamo, things are rough. They can't always create, but you got Bossy, you have Hector Herrera going to LA Galaxy, who questionable defensively, but their attack after Paintsville going down is questionable, maybe?
Very
How are we feeling?
questionable.
I mean, they did shut out Charlotte. So
attack though.
no, but I'm saying defensively, like the defense is questionable, but like if the other team can't score, then they shut out 2 teams in the last 4 so far.
See, that's why I don't know
That's
how I
true.
feel about this game. Like, in theory, you'd think, yeah, LA Galaxy should be able to smash Houston, but Houston figures it out.
I think this will be close. I still lean pretty heavily to LA.
Yeah,
Literally,
I'm not
McCarthy,
saying.
please.
I don't know heavily. I think this attack for Houston is actually becoming a thing now. Siegel up top may be a problem, but Bossy's been turning up. Hector Herrera off the bench had or not off the bench. Oh yeah, one game off the bench had 28. Last week had 25 AA.
But either way, Hector Herrera just being on the pitch just changes everything for everybody else. Because everybody else, like front of the show, Griffin Dory said, when they're on the pitch, everyone just calms down, they relax, and they just let him pull the strings. And that just unlocks everybody. And Bossy's going to continue to do it. Karaski is going to continue to do it. Again, actually, Siegel, on the pitch, kind of looks okay sometimes. Just not for Sorare.
I agree. Yeah. You're just on the road at another good team. So, I don't think this is a knock on Houston, what I'm saying. I think this is more of a, I trust Jalen Neal to hold it down defensively. I trust, the LA Galaxy going forward and Ricky Pooch specifically. There's nobody – I mean, Artur is probably going to shadow him to some degree, but, I think that's a mismatch either way. So, yeah, I mean, I think it'll be tight, but I still think I'm going to lean LA Galaxy. I think it's a 2-1, closely contested, but LA should probably still win.
And I would also expect to get a clean sheet out of my Daniel Steris goalkeeper card. Expect that. No, that will be Tarbell for anybody that doesn't know. Tarbell will start.
Yeah, which maybe not for long. Steve Clark seems to be okay.
Dead for?
Maybe a week or 2. He broke his nose. It'll probably be because nose breaks are heal and they play through him anyway. So
yeah, put a mask on.
People are panic buying.
How's he gonna shoot the ball with his face though?
He can't breathe, dude.
I can't breathe.
How's he gonna save the ball with his face? First off, if he can't breathe, he's dead. You know.
Okay, first of all, breathing is overrated. Javik knows Tarbell season for at least a week. Okay. Hey, you have that.
Look at this. Look at this graph. Look at this graph.
Oh, that's so gross.
Is this Tarbell?
Yeah. Look at the red graph. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at you. We're all so proud. Now you don't have a goalkeeper this weekend.
Amelia against Portland, dude.
Ooh.
Now you don't have a goalkeeper this weekend.
And the keeper I'm about to,
you still don't have a goalkeeper this weekend.
And the keeper I'm about to buy that don't leak it. I'm not going to say who it is.
Oh, well, don't pull it up then,
Show
brother.
His screen. Show his
anyway,
screen.
As we tread along these matches, these high-flying, high-scoring matches, we have FC Dallas hosting Real Salt Lake. FC Dallas at home historically has been good at home, but Real Salt Lake, my word, ain't nothing gonna stop them. No Rocky Mountains, no nothing. After a win like that, do you think they come down a little bit? You know, they party too hard. The hangover is a little real from that epic clash against Colorado. Is this a trap game for RSL?
I think it's a trap game for Petter Musa because he just had a baby.
And everybody's selling.
To your point, new daddies don't do well ever. So who's going to score other than
Tommy? I'm not going to lie. Tommy did go crazy yesterday, though. He had 11 duels won in the first half, and then
but that's the U.S. Open Cup. That doesn't count.
Okay. Speaking of U.S. Open Cup, if you want to show the screen, we can get a sneak peek.
Oh yeah, FC Dallas is playing right now.
Ooh, Ferreira's in there. That's bad.
Oh yeah. Just welcome to baby boy.
Nkosi Tafari is also in there.
What'd you do with the lineup? Hell.
Oh, sorry.
Alex. I'm glad you want to shitpost on Twitter, bro. We're trying to run a show, my guy. Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
He's on his Musa Jr. is going to be on the bench soon because they have no depth.
This
But
is
yeah.
pretty much like a normal roster.
Yeah.
Is it?
Half and half, kind of.
Yeah,
It's at least like guys
Barrington.
that rotate in.
Yeah, and then Delgado scored. Update 2-0 now.
Yeah.
Anytime I see the Rowdies losing is just a great
It's a great day.
I also checked like right before I showed the lineup and it was 1-0, so they legit just scored. Paz playing those interesting, so we'll see him doubling up, I guess.
So yeah, with Paz playing right now, do we expect him to play this weekend, or is there going to be some shenanigan rotation? Has he been rotated at all in this congestion?
I mean,
it's a real question.
Like, if you're Dallas, if you wanted to rotate, you would have rotated this game.
I think Paz did start last Open Cup game too, if I am remembering.
Paz has started every game since September 5th. Open Cup's not scored, but Sorare-wise, he's started every game since September 5th of last year.
Paz has made 2 saves,
which was a red card.
You need to get Bob some Riverhounds merch.
Dude, I need Riverhounds merch too. Send me some. Send me a sweatband. I'll wear it.
A sweatband? You think we sell sweatbands?
Make one.
Bro, we're going to make the Riverhounds massive. Just saying. This show alone is going to make the Riverhounds
unofficial club of Sorare.
Okay, here we go. So he started against Memphis.
So yeah, he's locked. He's playing. If Paz is healthy, if he's alive, he is playing. That's always good to know.
The last time he didn't play was because of a red card. So.
All right, that makes sense. But there might be a little shenanigans.
Didn't play against Sporting last year at one point, and we won.
That is true.
Wow.
But
can confirm.
Now I can reminisce.
It'll be interesting to see if Dallas can contain the RSLs. If they could do the thingamabobs. Oh god.
They won't. Spoiler alert, they won't.
Spoiler alert, it will be hot.
Do you guys have any other matches that you think are super lopsided or super hot for this weekend? Because if not, we're just gonna start running through the rest of them that are kind of give or take.
I think Indy 11 against Detroit is pretty lopsided. Also, shout out to Forge FC 2-0 up on Montreal.
Ooh.
In the second leg of the Canadian Championship, I don't know, quarterfinal.
Who was it? Who's the dude that slapped the dude and got sent off yesterday?
I don't know.
Was that Owusu?
Can someone pull up? Well, we'll talk about Montreal soon, but we got to pull up that lineup for Montreal
Cavalry
too. All these teams playing in the Open Cup, and Seattle plays later tonight too. So that's another thing to worry about before the weekend.
Toronto won 8-1.
Yeah,
in Open Cup or in Canadian Championship. When?
Yeah.
Today?
Last night.
Yes, yesterday. They played everybody too. Like everybody made an appearance at some point.
Saint Laurent, I guess.
So you said you want
Bernadeschi went to trade jerseys with the guy, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I can't give you my jersey, man. We only have one." It's like, oh no.
I think they ended up swapping it. I think at the end.
Oh wait, J-Vic. Jesus exits the match with the 7th minute.
Shut your mouth, J-Vic.
Oh no.
Is that true?
Dude.
I'll get a check on that. Also, you said lopsided matches. We can talk about the Sporting match if you want.
This is why
nobody. You mean the one I had pulled up?
This is why nobody. This is why we
there you go.
Nice things.
Do you know Don Garber's like Dinkelberg? He's just sitting there like, no, this is exactly why I didn't want to be in the Open Cup. All right, we'll keep you guys updated on that.
This is so
legit comes on.
Wow, he's still alive.
Yeah, so
please be.
These graphics are cool.
All right. We'll put a pause on the Open Cup for a little bit. We'll come back. Actually, we're not, because Sporting Kansas City played in the Open Cup last night. How was their lineup, and how do you see things going this weekend?
So I think that's pretty accurate. Rosero did come back last game yesterday and played 45 minutes and looked fine. But he didn't seem like any injuries were holding him back at all, which is really good. So expect him to start. I think the only question out of any of these guys here is going to be Basong and what his situation is going to be, because him and Leibold, it's probably the 50-50. Leibold played last night. He's so much better than Basong, but Peter likes his work ethic, and that's all that matters. So I would lean towards him a little bit. But yeah, also we're probably going to go back to the 4-3-3 with Tommy in the more attacking role and Memo and Radoya back, with Voltaire still nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Amelia starts this looks good besides that.
All
No,
right.
no complaints.
So you were talking about this whole lopsided thing. This match is going to be lopsided. Is it going to which way is it going to be lopsided? Is it going to be all Portland? Is
Sporting's
SKC
going to
going to be
win
able to take it to
5-0. I'm just kidding.
Wait,
It'll probably be
which half are we talking about?
first half. We'll probably go up 2-0. Second half, 4-2. It'll legitimately just be the same. Just watch the San Jose game, and you watching the same game is what's going to happen.
Oh boy, things are down bad. But dude, and this has you have everybody have
Somebody
Mora,
will have to
Thomas.
get points in this game.
Somebody will have to get points in this game, or not at all.
That's
Nil-nil
required by law. That
My guess
still
would
be a
be-
point for each team.
My guess would be, should I just go like crazy? 4-3. Oh, Jesus Ferreira is on the bench, not looking. Oh, he doesn't look happy.
Oh yeah, he looks upset.
Oh,
Oh boy. Don't come after us, U.S. Soccer, please. Please, I don't want another strike, U.S. Soccer. You can't even afford to pay your own teams, let alone pay
They don't even-
us off YouTube, bro.
yeah. We don't have to pay to watch a stream. Just
What am I worried about U.S. Soccer for?
Yeah,
they can't even pay
so-
their referees, bro.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 4-3. Let's have fun. This game
Do
will
you-
be fun.
Where are you on this, Chris? Portland, SKC, both teams that a lot of question marks.
Yeah, goals. Who
Lots
knows?
There's
of
a lot of
what'll
goals,
happen.
huh?
When there's lots of goals like this, just who finishes on the day, you know?
That's why I leave these matches to the end. I'm like, look, man,
Yeah.
these are up in the
Just
air. These are going to
start,
go either way.
Start your offensive stacks and be
Yeah.
happy.
Sporting offensive stack. Like if you go, I'm going Russell Shallowy as my prio. Could be pretty nice.
Who's Russell Shallowy?
Johnny Russell and Shallowy, but okay.
Either way, the grand rotation in St. Louis is over. So
Is it?
probably don't have to
Are we
worry about
sure?
that again.
Are we sure?
I don't know. How much more are they going to rotate? They haven't rotated all year, and then all of a sudden they're like, nobody's playing. They're hosting Seattle, which ain't very threatening right now. How do we see this game going? Can St.
I
Louis
don't know.
get it done
Seattle's
at
starting to get there.
home? Kind of.
They're creeping back into some games a little bit now.
They're doing something.
It's not as bad, but St. Louis at home, tough place to play. They might not get scored on, might not score too much, but hey, who's to say that Seattle is going to give St. Louis a goal in this one too? Because
True.
that's just St. Louis. You play St. Louis, you got to gift them a goal. It is the law. Got to give them
It's
one.
Guaranteed, and it will be.
That's why they paid
rigged.
so. That's why they paid so much for the expansion fee, because it's written into the contract. They have to get a goal.
Yeah. This year it's been a little bit less than last year. So a lot of teams
True.
are breaking the contract. They're breaching.
Well, I think for a lot of teams it was a 1-year deal, and now some teams did renew that, but
Yeah.
inside sources tell me that Sporting Kansas City has renewed for 5 years. So
Yeah, and
We'll
it was
see.
very obvious in the last game.
yeah.
Breaking news.
Matt Miazga has a problem with your theory. Just saying.
Matt
Just throwing it
Miazga
out there.
personally signed a contract.
Yeah.
That's
So-
that's an NIL deal off the side. You know what I'm saying?
Seattle has been much better recently. A draw with Vancouver, decent result. Loss at Salt Lake, that's okay. Beat Portland away, that's pretty good. Drew with LA Galaxy, that's pretty good. Win on the road in Philly, that's pretty good. Like recently, they've not been bad. You know, like they're getting there slowly but surely.
Definitely could be worse.
Yeah, they could have lost in PKs to Louisville.
But it is another team to watch because they are playing the fierce Phoenix Rising tonight at 10:30 p.m.
Huge
us.
match.
Huge match.
Defending
USL is
USL championship number 6 seed in the West.
There you go.
There you go. There you have it. I don't know. Away to St. Louis. Ugh, gross. Seattle, St. Louis. Gross. Ugh. There's a lot of gross games this weekend. All right. We'll bring this one. I know we're hot. They're the hot boys. You got Toronto FC hosting FC Cincinnati.
Ooh.
This is
This
going to
is-
be an interesting game.
This is in Toronto, is that right?
Yes, it is in Toronto. Toronto is just battering teams down. They are just attacking like crazy. But Cincinnati, boy, they got problems with that.
Hey,
got
they
something to
are
say.
they're missing a pretty big piece this game though. Toronto is. The star man who's been filling in. Bernadeschi is on
yes.
yellow card accumulation.
Rest in peace.
So-
Another
So
suspension for the
He
dog.
went out and scored 8 goals against poor St. Laurent instead of playing this weekend.
Yeah, no Berna.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, St. Laurent, dude. They were like, oh, he got a red card. Uh-oh.
He's gonna take out his frustration on us.
They did score 1, so that's good. Good for them.
How do you see this match going? Do you think Cincinnati will be able to just kind of hold their own and not let Toronto score? I mean, Insigne's back, no Bernadeschi, so it's all going to fall on his shoulders. He's been kind of out of it. So is he going to be back healthy enough to make it happen?
No. Since or what I don't know what you said, but Cincinnati's going to win this game. I think we'll see Insigne magic, but yeah, that's it. We'll see one Insigne magic, and that's it.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I'm flustered. Can you show this? This is why you don't deal with
What are you flustered for,
you
bro?
don't deal with these people. They want me to. This is the counter offer I just received for Bono.
He wants Amelia and 160 on top for.
Yeah, his floor is 120. By the way.
See, you know what I
That
was
makes
saying.
sense. I would
If
take
you weren't
that.
wheeling and dealing over there.
Should I accept it?
Dang. Yeah, you know what? You should.
The bots
ahead.
have
You
gotten
accept that.
ridiculous.
Oh, dude, they're the worst.
It is pretty
So
bad, yeah.
this is a defensive game. I think. I kind of think 1-0.
That doesn't fair for Toronto, though, does it?
I mean, Toronto got shut out by Nashville a couple weeks ago, so I
That is
don't know
true.
that they're like the world's greatest attack.
But that was
yeah, they scored 5 on Montreal, but like
Insigne not starting though. No.
yeah, no, I get it. Like they're good offensively and they are at home, but like I really honestly think Cincinnati is like one of the best defenses that we've ever seen in the MLS. So like
gnarly.
if it's just one guy, if it's just Insigne, like Miazga is the level to where he can cancel Insigne. Like they're
He can
both
lock him up,
Champions
yeah.
League level type of guys.
But he'll also score on his own goal. Just for
True.
fun.
So they may still score, but like since he doesn't give up multiple goals, they haven't given up multiple goals all year long. So I think it'll be a close, tight game. I could actually see a draw. I could see Toronto winning, or I could see Cincinnati winning, but I think it'll be low scoring
Yeah.
and close. And it's
Yes.
just who finishes. Does Acosta finish or does Insigne finish? That's the question.
Or
I
Kubo.
mean, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if you really look at this Toronto team, they're a little bit young, whatever. Like Acosta could technically run circles around him, but who's to say they don't have a big day? I mean, Debbie Flores comes in. You'd assume Debbie Flores probably locks Acosta up pretty hard this game, right? Like that's the
Yep.
game plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's one of the better ones too. I mean, Nwobodo will be on Insigne, and I mean, I think they both kind of cancel each other out. Both good goalkeepers. So
Yeah. And Flores had a nice game last week and got an assist, so his confidence definitely high. He could he's feeling like he could lock up the best player in the league for sure.
Dude, I'm saying. But then again, Acosta's the best player in the league for a reason. He will walk through any defense if he is feeling it. On a good day, it don't matter who you are,
But-
brother. You
but
are not
since
stopping
he
Lucho.
since he doesn't score like 3 or 4 goals, you know, like they
That's
just
true.
they do their thing. They get ahead, they play defense, and they don't let you score. Only
True.
scored 19 goals this year.
Yeah, that's wild.
14
They're
games.
winning every game. I mean, St. Louis. It was the first game they won by multiple goals, going back to like what last year.
It's
Something
the
like that?
first time either team had scored 3 goals in a Cincy game all year long.
Wild.
That is wild.
That's a wild stat, man. That's crazy.
Unless you
Cincinnati,
count Cavalier in the Champions Cup.
Cincinnati on their way back to claim that supporter shield. But speaking of good defenses, all right, we're going to talk about Charlotte FC at home, hosting the Philadelphia Union, who has had their own problems, but they're figuring it out. But Charlotte is on some run of form right now. They are getting rid of DPs. They're bringing in new ones. Marco Royce hates St. Louis. So Charlotte does have a chance, apparently.
Imagine Royce says all that about St. Louis and then comes to Kansas City. That would be the funniest thing ever. It won't happen, but yeah.
In your dreams, buddy. In your dreams. But Charlotte FC hosting Philadelphia Union. Is this... Where do you see this going? Is this going to be an ugly, like, 0-0? If LA Galaxy can't go to Charlotte and score a goal, then who's to say Philadelphia's can?
True. That is true. But Philly, I mean, they're a different attack. They like pouring goals on. I think more than any team does. That's
Not this year.
But pouring goals is hard against Charlotte.
I guess that's true.
At
And
Charlotte.
at Charlotte. I mean, yeah, I still think Charlotte's going to win, but I think Philly could score and score 1 or 2 in this
So
game.
here's I'm about to shock the world right now.
Oh God.
Philly
breaking
wins
news.
this game.
Philly
Philly
wins
wins this game. Not super close either. Like
Wow.
Philly,
That's
Philly,
crazy.
like 2-0, like in control the whole way at least. I think they just steamroll Charlotte. Like Charlotte's kind of just due for like a beatdown.
Yeah, it was Minnesota at home like a couple weeks ago.
Well, they're due
Yeah.
for
3-0.
another beatdown then. Because, like, everybody says they're in a good run of form, but, like, outside of LA, which, I mean, holding LA scoreless is pretty good. But, like, minus Paintsill. Chicago, terrible. Nashville, terrible.
Yes.
Portland, terrible.
Whoa.
And NYC
But they
at
can
home.
score.
NYC, like, they lost. Minnesota, they lost. Like,
Like-
this is not impressive to me at all.
I get they're not good teams, but don't like isn't the thing always like, hey, those are the teams you should be beating, and bad teams still lose to the bad teams? Like one of those things are like holding them at home. Holding
Charlotte
LA.
is not a bad team.
I'm
Charlotte
not saying
is-
they're world beaters. They're
Charlotte
a
is
great
an
team.
aggressively medium team, and
Yes.
Philly is about to break out of their slump against them.
Aggressively medium. That's a great way to put it.
Well, like because like if you really look at this and you look at the players that Philly has, they're veterans. They know how to play. They can ball, right? They have experience. They're hardened. When the Charlotte team, while gritty, while grinding results, they're all young. Ajimong, Vargas, like,
Well, Westwood's not.
oh yeah, old man Westwood in the
Mhm.
back. But like, whatever. Even then, still banging in free kicks. Like it's one of those things where like, technically, yeah, you are kind of right. Philly has the means to just come over into Charlotte, be like, move over, kids, watch the big boys play.
Also,
And get it
I don't
done.
know if you guys know this. Philly has 1 home win this year. They have 3 road wins. So low key kind of better on their
How many draws at home do they have?
4.
Yeah.
Oh no, 1. Sorry. I lied.
What?
They've only got 1 win and 1 draw at home.
They've lost 4 matches?
They've lost 4 home matches this year.
That's kind of wild. And they haven't
Yeah.
lost away. Hmm.
And they have not lost
Good
away.
old Philadelphia.
Philly on the road is not to be messed with.
And Charlotte at
very
home is not to be
interesting.
messed with. 0-0 draw coming in again for Charlotte FC is basically what I just
I
heard.
don't know. I'm feeling it.
I don't think
Yeah,
Philly's.
I got a
yeah.
feeling.
I think Philly's good enough to at least put past 1. And the question is Charlotte good enough to match them?
Yeah,
I think-
that's the thing. If they go down
I think,
early,
I think this is going to be 2-0.
okay.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either, man. You get McGlynn and Carranza going in there, making magic happen, scoring early, and then all of a sudden, Charlotte has to come out of their shell, and yeah, that's where they
Bad news Bears.
yeah, that is bad
Sure.
news bears for Charlotte. So fair take, Chris. Well, I like it. All right, give me this one. CF Montreal hosting Nashville SC. If there
Next.
I thought I already said it. I
Oh
didn't want to
my
watch a game
gosh.
this weekend, but
All right, everybody, we all got to give a. How about this? Let's try this. Everybody does a 5-word explanation for this game, and then we leave it because that's
right,
all this game
fair.
deserves.
All right, I got mine. All right, give me your 5-word.
All right, I got mine.
I think I got my. I think I got mine.
Here we
too.
go.
All right.
2026 USL Championship Final preview.
He's not wrong.
All right, Alex, go.
All right. Both teams suck. 0-0.
Hell yeah. All right.
Just
All
some
right, what-
poetry being spit
all right.
out here.
What do I got? 5 on Nashville versus Montreal.
Yeah.
I just won Hani Mukhtar. that's it. That's the only
There's
reason I guess
one
I care about
good
this
player
game.
in this game. Oh man.
I guess
And
that's
it's Annabelle
good.
Godoy. Annabelle Godoy will pop out a 90 in this
Samuel
game. No
Piet.
decisive.
Samuel.
Can we
Piet
pull? Can you
coming.
pull up Godoy, or should I? You're on the game already. Pull up Godoy this season.
Oh,
He is-
man.
If you
Actually,
look
I
at-
looked at him earlier. Like it's one of those. Both teams suck 5-4. JVic.
Whoa.
5-4.
Please tell me.
Are you talking about
Whoa.
Philly or Charlotte? And Philly and Charlotte or this game? I
No,
hope
he's
you're
not.
behind. I hope your delay is a little bit.
Actually, not that bad. Surprisingly, I remember a
Godoy-
few weeks ago. I was like, "Hey, what do we think about Godoy?" And everybody was like, "Huh."
Hey, but look at that AA though.
I mean,
look,
whoa,
look at that AA.
so
Go to-
Godoy got a 77 against Toronto, the Toronto B team, with nobody playing because they were all suspended. That doesn't count.
Hey, but that's a 17
And then what's
AA
the other
average.
78 against San Jose? Like that
That's a
doesn't
set-
count.
But look
those
who
are
he's
the
playing
teams
this
you're
week.
supposed to do it again.
Look
So
who
he
he's
got
playing this week.
44 against Atlanta.
Look, he's got Guyana coming up. You play him there,
and he has
and you're literally gonna do
international
that.
utility. Come on,
Oh, man.
come on. He's like
I will give you Guyana and Montserrat are probably pretty good matchups.
All right, are we making a what is he? Paraguay? Where's he from?
No, he's from Panama.
Panama. Okay, so we're building our Panama stacks for that monster at game.
We
All
should.
right. We are on this.
Bro,
we said
we
we weren't
should.
going to spend time on this game, and here we are talking about Montreal.
spending-
All right.
we're spending our
let's talk about
time
a game that
on-
matters.
Annabelle Godoy.
That's true. That's true. Annabelle Godoy isn't terrible.
Oof.
Oh,
Me-
brother. Orlando City hosting the Columbus Crew.
All right,
Here,
I would
I'll give you-
technically.
I'll give you a 3-word preview for this one.
I'll do one as well.
Is Orlando back? That's the question.
Okay,
That's the preview.
mine is please start Nico.
I got good words for both of y'all. Chris,
Yes
maybe.
and yes.
Alex,
Maybe.
most likely.
Maybe.
I'm
And
getting
look,
Ladero on the back of this jersey.
all I'm saying is that there is no Cucho Hernandez confirmed. No Cucho in this game. Not gonna lie, that makes me feel a little bit better. All right. As much as I would
mean-
love to see Cucho, because watching Cucho is a lot of fun, just not at home, 15 minutes down the road from my house. Not no.
We
Look,
pretty
any-
much confirmed that nobody from Columbus is going to start this game, right?
Yes.
Like we all think that,
Nobody.
we all think this should be Columbus B.
Yes,
but,
'cause
like,
is
is
the
Columbus
Champions
B-
Cup final next weekend?
Yes, next Saturday. Is Columbus B team still better than Orlando though? I think that's the legitimate.
I
question.
don't. I think this Orlando, no. This
Yes.
Orlando just
Orlando
held
is
Miami
back
to
a
0
little.
goals, and that's kind of crazy. No Messi. but
That
still.
is hard, J Vic. I have no idea what I'm doing talking about numbers and stuff. But
That's
hey.
he was doing 5 to
Who's
4.
judging?
That was amount of substitutions, not goals.
There
by
you
the
go. So here's my thing. The only thing, and I was kind of having this conversation with someone the other day about Messi, oddly enough, is that when it comes to Orlando City and a Columbus B team who is typically really young, Orlando City will get under their skin and bully them into submission. Because that's what we do. We play aggressive ball. We get in your face. You're going to get tackled. You're going to get kicked. You're going to get chopped down. And that is an edge sometimes. Like sometimes that's what wins us games. We frustrate the other team. We take it to them and then beat them very, 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 very late into
But
stoppage.
Dagger Dan's not healthy.
Dagger Dan is healthy. But it's
Is
like
he?
I was telling you, I don't think he fits in this rotation. It's going to be incredibly like Cartagena at center back right now, especially with Janssen out, is really working out. And in this midfield, like this is pretty much it. Caesar's going to be there doing a single little thing, holding down the center, and it should be Ojeda, Nico, Angulo, and Facu. And granted, Duncan out now. He broke his arm or his elbow, but it's unsure how long that is. Throw a cast and throw him out there. He runs. He doesn't walk on all fours. Okay, you can break your arm, play the
He
dang
runs. He's
football
fine.
game with your feet. Okay,
He's
I'm just
fine.
saying. But
No,
So-
but there's the aggression that you want. He can't shoulder anybody,
yeah,
or
that
his,
is
his
true.
arm
That
will
is
go
true.
like this.
But it'll be an interesting game, like I said, and I've been trying to say is like, look, we have a new formation, we have a new system. Injuries and suspensions are making it where like the lineup isn't easily predictable right now because a lot of people can slot into this thing, move in and out while we get our main pieces back. Mostly Duncan and Janssen, they're the big things that are missing here, but things are looking nice. This formation is looking good. So, and Muriel, hey, shout out to Muriel for winning a trophy today. Okay, Muriel has won the Europa Championship today. So shout out to Muriel.
He will get a ring.
Orlando City is full of trophy winners. So yes, Chris, we are back.
5-0 Columbus Crew incoming.
Is Christian Ramirez going to score this game?
Yes,
Yes.
100% yes.
Okay, I'm buying
both
one right
said
now.
that.
I have seen Christian Ramirez play Orlando enough to know that boy, when it comes to Orlando,
He doesn't get bullied. He
yeah,
doesn't care.
no,
he doesn't care
man.
about your shenanigans.
No, Christian
Is he
Ramirez.
gonna get legitimate opportunities coming up too with no Cucho? Is
Christian Ramirez versus Schlegel is a thing of nightmares for me.
More dreams.
that true?
No,
Both.
because it's only nightmares. that is just a nightmare scenario. Well, shout out Brecalo, by the way, too, who is massive, massive. Janssen and Brecalo, we're going back to having one of the top center back pairings in the league. We just need to be healthy. And Cartagena's a beast. So yeah, there's that. That's where I stand. No Cucho Hernandez. Anybody's got a
All right,
shot.
so 3-2 Columbus is my prediction in that game. But Muriel brace, Ladero 2 assists. Gillespie air led to goal.
Yeah, Javik,
Bro, come on.
Diego Rossi is.
He's got it. He's been doing so well. It's one game. There's one game he has to do something bad.
Dude, Diego Rossi's finally scoring goals in MLS. All right, it's fine. Oh no, Daniel Brubaker in the house. Howdy, lads. Jesus Ferrer off injured tonight. What's the point anymore?
He looked sad too on the bench when we saw.
Daniel, I'm almost kind of glad you weren't here hanging out with us because like J-Vic let us know immediately. We had pulled it up and we just got to watch Jesus be sad on the bench together. And
his cousin plays at
more
Pitt.
sad if you weren't here.
That makes you feel better. There's a Ferreira.
I'm sorry, Daniel. That sucks. Poor FC Dallas, R.I.P. But hey, you are not New England, and you have that to help you sleep tonight.
Hey, and you're winning against the Rowdies. That's something Orlando could never do.
Get that shirt off, young man.
First of all, we beat the Rowdies on our Open Cup run to win the dang thing.
We should have played on the final. That's our bad.
And yes, you should have.
We got bit by the Sacramento Open Cup bid.
Y'all would have lost anyway. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, Colorado Rapids hosting Minnesota United. If you would have told me that this is one of the matches that I'm most looking forward to this weekend, if I would have said that 3 months ago, I would have hoped y'all laughed.
And Minnesota rotated. Minnesota rotated last week and still won. So you're going to see everybody in this game. It's crazy. Lute is so good. He came off the bench and scored the game winner. And DJ Taylor got an assist. Like
off the bench.
Yeah, insane.
Dude, Minnesota United is a team.
Dane St. Clair soon gone for national team duty. Watch out.
Who's behind Dane St. Clair?
It's Clint Irwin season.
Oh, ooh.
It's Tyler Miller returned to Minnesota United season.
He could.
Tyler Miller at Minnesota was kind of fun. I'm not saying.
Purchase that release clause, boys.
Hey.
I'm gonna find this. I went to a Minnesota sporting game. I want to see if Tyler Miller was there when I played him. When I was there.
That's what you're worried about right now? That's where your brain went in this conversation?
I want to know if I've seen prime Tyler Miller.
I have. I remember yelling. Yelling bad words.
No one has seen prime Tyler Miller.
Yeah, that's a tough one in itself.
There wasn't a prime Tyler Miller.
I know this game. This is one of those games when like, dude, this could be 3-3. It could be 1-1. It could be all over the place. But where are you leaning on this one? Colorado at home. It's tough. They just took a tough loss. They could have won. I don't know if they should have, but they could have.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Colorado doesn't like to win at home. They only have
3 wins this year. 3.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
3 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw.
There you go.
Well, it was 0 at one point.
Can Colorado get it done against Minnesota, who's flying without Reynoso? Reynoso,
yes,
likes guns and money.
Yes,
and Mexico. Yeah. He'll fit right in.
Colorado will win this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think Colorado 3-2. Lude does something crazy.
3-2. Lude does something crazy.
2-1.
I love it. That's it.
Oh, I did get to see
Colorado?
Chase. I got to see Chase Gasper. I got to see Eric Miller.
Wow, that's
the wrong Miller.
And Darwin Quintero during his Minnesota era.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Darwin's still smashing down south.
All right. So look at this score. Look at this. Guess what the possession was of this game.
What game? The one that happened like 5 years ago?
The one that Guess what this is. It's Sporting every time. It's 4-1. Minnesota at home. We had 65% possession, and we outshot them too.
Minnesota won 4-1.
Yes.
At Sporting.
No.
Wow. How have you been a fan of Sporting this whole time with results like that, Chris?
I don't know, but we're playing like a super strong lineup too. Yeah, I don't want to remember this game.
Well, why are you then?
I just want to see
this weekend.
I want to see if Tyler Miller played because he's going to start soon.
Oh my Lord. Anyway,
Ooh,
San Jose Earthquakes hosting Austin FC. Austin, hello. They don't suck as much as we thought. Are they going to get it done in San Jose? I just watched San Jose.
Yeah, they're doing really good.
Do you remember the beginning of the season? Everybody was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but like 3 weeks after, everybody's like, oh, they're good now.
It's okay. And exactly.
They like keeping clean sheets.
They're not as bad as we thought.
So Austin drew Seattle, drew St. Louis, lost to Minnesota, drew Philly, lost to Orlando, So they had what, 2 points, 3 points through the first 5, and then since then, just wins except for that one. That's a draw.
It done.
That's a loss.
Which means San Jose is in trouble, buddy. Because I just watched them last weekend, and whoo, gross. Yeah, it was gross. If they're not causing chaos in the box, hitting in second and third balls, they're not doing much. Espinoza looks like he's not having fun anymore.
I mean, yeah, that is true. He has looked kind of gloomy.
He has looked a little gloomy. Just saying. You remember free-flowing Christian Espinoza? Like, it was just everywhere. He's making things happen. He's one of the best smashers on Sorare, and all of a sudden, vibes are bad. They got players incoming, but right now,
True.
it just isn't happening. So I think we could all agree that Austin FC is going to come in this week. Why was Driussi not on your picks of the week with a matchup like this?
I think I picked him like 2 weeks ago, and so it's just like I'm not going to go back.
Why was
to him.
Diego Rubio not on your picks of the week?
Or Hotter O'Brien.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. O'Brien is going to be lined up over Rubio this week with Driussi just because he's been on a heater, and I witnessed it last week.
Rubio's L15 is only 46.
Yeah, and I think O'Brien's L15 is like 52,
Right.
and so
No, it's also 46.
oh,
Well, you
but
can play Rubio in the cap modes.
is L5.
Yeah, his L5's 56.
There you go.
Dude, Hotter
Oh.
O'Brien, man. O'Brien's
Did you
a
buy
goat
one?
now.
Did you buy one?
Did I buy
didn't-
one yet? No.
I didn't buy a Rubio, but I have an O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Powell will try
Yeah.
to give me some stupid offer for it. So
How much is his rare? Because I think that might be an option.
Javik, you're a rock star. We appreciate you for any time that you dedicate to us because you're the GOAT. Have a good night. We'll see you later on this week.
Bye, Mom.
All the streams. All
Tomorrow, maybe, right?
things.
When is Javik going to do it?
Should be tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Javik, when you're watching this back, you are formally challenged to a draft. Chris is trying to do whatever he can to get into that Champions League.
Didn't him and somebody else draft one time for chat?
Yeah, him and
Kind of.
him and like
Blade.
people
Chat
that
United.
came down.
Yeah, United FC. There you go. You love to see it. Yeah, I think we could all agree that Austin's going to go to San Jose and lay it down. Get your Hoprions, get your Rubios, and your Triusis.
I don't
and
know.
your
all that.
Stuvies.
William
like I said.
Yarborough season.
The match that everybody wanted to talk about, we saved the best for last. Lionel Messi going to Canada. Or is he?
Probably
He's
not.
limping around training, acting like he's got a knock. He chooses the games he plays. This is Messi's show, not anybody else's.
This is why I
Messi
said he
knows.
wasn't going to win the gold boot. Because, like, he's going to play, like, 15 games in the year. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun while it lasted. We said it. We said, look, at the beginning, he's going to play everything. He's going to do all this. As the year goes on, the summer comes around, he's going to start missing more and more matches. I think I was listening to something. BC Place, they sold like 50,000 tickets for this match or something. All those poor Canadians aren't going to get to watch Messi. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Too bad, so sad.
To be fair, all competitions this year, he's at 13. So,
Yeah.
And that's with Champions Cup, too. So, not that the run was very long. Anyway,
Whoa.
Alex,
Ooh.
That's messed
me and
up.
Chris had this conversation. You weren't here, guy.
Therefore, you don't get a vote.
Yes, not taking Inter Miami out of this equation.
Okay.
Where are we on the Vancouver Whitecaps, who are on a free fall?
Now,
Are we
it's-
catching a falling knife?
For me, I am and will never get off of the Gould White train. But
You were
Vancouver's-
so close to being right there. Never get off the Gould train. Brian White is trash.
Yeah, but that's your opinion.
That's just proven fact.
But what is a fact is that Vancouver Whitecaps defense is not great.
No,
Not
I've
but
been smacked about Takeoka for 2 years now.
they're going to see a lot of 3-2 losses coming up, I feel like. And this is probably going to be one of them where Gould just makes something happen and taps it to where White.
What do they have
Just like-
coming up?
Brian
these are-
White has had one good game since last
Lord.
October.
What?
One.
What are you
This
talking
one.
about? There's a 79 right
Yeah,
there.
79.
This one. That's one.
He had
That's it.
how many games in a row did he
Nothing
get
else above
decisive?
66.
6 straight decisives.
Nothing else above 66.
There's a 66.6 right there.
Right. Nothing else above this. This is
There's a
second
79
highest
right
score.
there.
Right. He has one good game. That's it. One. This is his one good game.
Scroll up.
Other than this, since October of last year, other than that, 179. Nothing else above.
Look at his upcoming matchups.
Hey, he should score important.
But
Those aren't even that great.
But this.
You're showing me how many? That's 26 decisives in 37 games.
This is since last October. But
Look,
a decisive is not. It doesn't win you a game. A decisive,
But it helps.
80s win. 60s don't disqualify you.
But who else?
You got to have other people carry the load.
60s win you a box, but they don't win you a star.
They barely even win you.
Hey,
a box.
560s though, with a little captain, could win you a nice box.
A nice box. You can win a nice box, not just a box.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, not the calculator.
325,
You got it.
565.
Captain bonus, dude.
All right,
So add 50 to that.
plus 20.
Plus collection bonus. That's not how it works. And I bet you 346 wins you a reward in
346
Div 3.
wins you nothing.
In Div 3?
That's the middle for
Nothing.
everybody here. Div 3 is the
Bro,
middle.
nothing.
I mean,
One
okay, look.
good game since October last year.
See, I'm going to walk the fence on this one because, Alex, you know I love me some Brian White. But, Chris, you're not wrong about the 60s thing. But, again, in the MLS, that consistency, that many decisives in a row, I will take a 60 over a 35 any day.
But
True.
don't take 60 as the ceiling. That's the problem. If 60 is
also true.
If 60 is an average, you're in business. But 60 is not the average. 60, 65 technically is the ceiling, and that's not good enough.
Yeah.
Brian White, trash.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
You're just hating now.
Hey. it is
Gold,
what
I'll show you gold scores because gold is not trash.
Gold's pretty good at this MLS thing.
Anyway, Miami, Messi, probably not playing.
Look how easy this is.
Maybe he is playing. We don't know. You never know with Messi. He'll play until the day of. Remember when he was going to play in Orlando that morning? We all woke up and said, psych.
To be fair, gold doesn't have that many games over 60. It's only got 3
this year. Because Vancouver's not that good this year. Look, they started up. Okay. And something else I was thinking about, you know how Vancouver started off the season on fire, just running hot? Can I remind you that Vanni Sartini was suspended that entire time?
Exactly. So just he needs to go do exactly what don't look up what he did.
And y'all know we love Vanni Sartini. All right. We are. Sartini stands on the show.
We're very entertained by Vanni Sartini.
Today, literally, it hit me. The light bulb went off and I was like, damn. Sartini was suspended for all that. I was oh no.
Who was the Orlando coach that went to Minnesota?
Heath or Adrian Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Sartini Adrian Heath he gets fired and Minnesota is just amazing after that?
Weren't they not horrible when he was there still?
Yeah, Sartini's good.
But Vancouver is not horrible. They're aggressively average, right? And that's what Minnesota's been for 4 years under Adrian Heath. And then magically the year that he gets fired, all of a sudden they're in second.
That is true. It's a good point.
I mean, that's why Nashville got rid of Gary Smith. They said things were stale and they needed some new vision. Granted, Sartini's only been there, 2 years? Maybe 2, 3? Has it been that long already?
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I feel like wasn't he the one that got them into the playoffs 2021 as the interim coach? At the end, he came in and then they gave him the full job in 22. I think that was the year.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm gonna look.
That may be right. Either way, yeah, I don't know. It dawned on me. And I was sad. I was oh no, not Sartini. But yeah, I don't know. Vancouver's been on a slide. It's
they scraped in and then they beat LAFC or something.
Oh, was that the beginning of Fun Vancouver? Yeah, you might be right on that. But yeah, either way, I think I don't know, man, because Miami's starting to cool down too. We talked about it on Sunday where it's Miami's not hitting on all cylinders like they were, especially if Messi's out. And I'm not. Look, man, I just saw Suarez in Orlando too last week. I'm just saying, look, he's always been kind of limping and the knee was questionable, but it's starting to get a little worse. I finally saw it in person, and Luis
Well,
Suarez looks like he's in pain. And
also,
he's been
if-
playing a lot of games.
If you don't have Messi to square the ball to you so that you can tap it into the net, it's very hard to score when you're an
Yeah.
old man and can't move.
Yeah, but Luis
So-
Suarez, come on. But
mean-
they have Campana, who came off the bench and scored the winner. Took his shirt
And
off and
then-
everything. Pretty crazy.
Robbed goal of the week from Jake Davis. Hate to see it. I think Miami
Hate
has
to
won
see it.
legitimately every single goal of the week because it's fan voted and just all the Messi fans flood it. That
August
is
of 2021, Sartini took over.
Oh, we're still on that? Hello.
Yeah, sorry.
Ah, that's so
I
long
looked it
already.
up.
all right. So
Hey,
Miami 3-2.
Time
That's what,
flies when you're having fun.
is that true?
So, well, we've been here for an hour and 10 minutes. Don't even feel like it, brother.
That is true. That is a long time.
Hey, see? Time flies when you're having fun. I don't know, but that's it. Inter Miami, they're going to do the thing. They're going to take it to Vancouver. I see them winning this game with or without Messi. Maybe not. BC plays packed out 50K. I don't know.
It's
Messi will play. He's been training. I think we'll see him.
He was limping around training. There was a report that he was like had some uncomfortableness. There's turf. BC plays. They're flying far.
50,000 doesn't mean anything if they're all rooting for Miami. Like
In Canada though,
This
they're pretty
is-
passionate about their country.
this is a road game for Vancouver.
You think so? Isn't like BC place like the hardest place to play already? You really think Messi is going to come in there and just take it off from him?
I'm famous for saying that. But this is Lionel freaking Messi we're talking about.
It is true.
Come on.
Really? Because he's scared of playing in Orlando. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't.
I think you're very scared of him playing in Orlando.
He's not ready for it.
Like he destroyed the Bernabeu.
He didn't show up. So
I think he's okay
I'm
with
gonna laugh.
PC plays.
How are we
I'm
feeling about Alba, Jordi Alba? He came back.
good
He
question.
came
I
back.
feel that he is also old.
He popped out a 34 AA game or like a 37 AA game last game.
Recently? Last
yeah,
game?
last game. Last game. I think that's how much it was. This is 60 something, but yeah, he's looking back.
I don't think he's a bad shout. They're gonna lose people to international. Maybe not everybody, because who wouldn't want to stay? But I think Jordi Alba coming back from injury, like he's gonna be very important to this team going forward with all the pieces missing. So like in theory, he should step up, maybe get on the ball a little bit more, try to get more creative up on the wing. Maybe. And plus, it's the Miami hype boys. If they go on a little run, they continue to do over the summer. Jordi Alba is one of those cards that everyone's going to want to have and scoop up, especially if he's scoring well. And regardless, it's almost a win-win situation. You either get good scores or you sell them to some Miami fan.
He is $45 as a defender that has a 38 L15. No, thank you. Next.
I'm talking about
Bye
limited.
bye.
I'm not going to buy never buy it.
$10. That's probably worse.
It's not horrible.
For
Like,
a
new season for-
35-year-old defender that doesn't score well,
Does he not score well? I mean, he just
he's
came
a
back. from injury.
38 L15.
I will say someone I am heavily considering buying is Nicolas Fiere, but he did just get oh, never mind. He tore a ligament. Never mind.
Yeah. One of their center backs just tore their ACL. So
Yeah, it's Fiere, and he's been having the best season for any defender.
Actually,
Yep.
real bad news for them.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
he's been
glad.
very good.
I'm glad you guys brought this up because I had this pulled up for prepping for the show and I completely forgot about it. We need to talk about Thomas Avilas. Okay.
You mean
First of
Tommy
all, look at-
Alves?
Look at these score. Great scores. Defender in Miami. Like, screw Jordi Alba. This is the guy you want.
How much is the price?
But this is the thing.
$65
There are
for
5
limited.
rare cards. There are only 5 rare cards. Go to limited. It's not. There are only 39 limited cards. They stopped minting this dude at the beginning of the season for some reason, and so rare. What the? Because, brother, what are you doing? Like, this is Miami. This dude plays with Messi. You stopped minting him in freaking March, dude. What are you doing? Like, you were. This is why revenues are down, my dude, because you have it right here and you ain't doing jack about it, my guy.
There's one football team that everybody on the planet is watching right now.
And you haven't
You're
minted
not
this dude since
minting
March?
One of the
It's
best
insane.
players.
Are you
Yeah,
seeing
he's been
these scores,
he's been
dude?
20.
so good for him.
Dude.
They'd make
When I
so
s-
much money.
When I saw that today, I was baffled. I was like, there is no way that they
I think-
like, dude, everybody is looking at Miami and you guys miss this.
Legitimately, I think we need to start tweeting at Sorare every day until they mint it.
Yikes, dude.
Like,
Yikes.
legitimately. I will
There's also-
volunteer to start tweeting at them.
There's also only
Yikes.
one limited up on anything, not like no auction, no Insta buy. There's one. It's up for $65.
Yeah,
New season.
they haven't minted them since March, dude. Like,
So we
I
need to
don't
buy
know.
them as a collectible.
What are we
is what you're
doing?
saying?
wild. Just what are we doing? What are we doing? That blew my mind. And y'all know me. I don't really care.
So we're
ever.
going bankrupt confirmed.
I really don't ever care about anything, but I was like,
That just
Bro,
proved, yeah.
brother.
So rare.
If Jorge, the world's biggest Orlando fan, is upset that Miami players are not getting minted, you know it's a big deal.
There's something wrong.
Like,
and look, I'm not even gonna buy them because I really don't like going to Miami players. So it's like this isn't even for me. This is for everybody else, dude. Just
He's speaking for the people.
I am a man of the people.
This is
I
the
don't even
people's
care
show.
about me at all.
It is the
About
people show.
everybody else. This is
At
the people.
John Nellis, what the heck?
Yeah, do your job.
That's it. That's the tweet. Send it. That's it. Anyway, I'm done. I'm tired of talking. I'm sick. My throat's burning.
Is there any more games?
No, that was it. That was it.
Whoa.
Going out with a bang. Yeah. We
Wow.
pumped through this. Hey, we don't take 30 minutes on your player picks at the beginning. All of a sudden, they sure get cheaper. I'm just
I don't
kidding.
take that.
It's an
I take,
hour 15 still. What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
I'm just kidding. Alex does so much work for the show, and I love it. Wouldn't be the same. Yo, let's get these picks in. Chat, comments, all that fun stuff. Get those in here.
You said we were done.
let us
I
with
said
the
we were
with the
done
games.
and we're almost done. We're almost gonna get out of here, but we just got to get through this.
Score
I
check.
said
Score check. Oh,
I'm done talking, is what I'm saying, because this is Alex. This is your time to
Yay.
shine. I figured
right.
out what graphic I'm gonna make for this. I just haven't made it yet.
okay. It'll get made eventually. Here's how we went
Stupid
last
clean
week.
In here.
sheets.
Yeah, no one knows how to predict a clean sheet.
All right.
There
As
are
always-
no clean sheets in the MLS.
As always, tell the chat what we're doing. Tell them the
So-
categories so
I
they
think
can
we should get double
participate.
points for clean sheets. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want?
Reply to the tweet. Reply to the
Yeah.
YouTube comments. If you're
Look,
in the
we were
chat,
good at
hang
it.
out.
We were good at the beginning of the year, but now
There were like 2 clean sheets ever the whole year.
It's been silly season. It's been rotation silly season.
yeah, and so
But also
basically,
MLS is hard.
no goals allowed is no clean is a clean sheet. Definite, decisive, any sort of decisive, not negative. We decided that last time, which is lame. He's got to score is just a goal, and Peaks is the highest score, which I have now won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight weeks.
Asterisk, because I wasn't there for a lot of those.
Yeah, I wasn't there for one of
You're-
those two.
That was that.
You were gone
6
for
sounds impressive. It's really more like
Chris was gone for 2. Jorge was gone for 1.
more like 3.
All of a sudden, you're not that far in the lead, huh?
Yeah, let's check this table. Let's check the table. There's a table. Standings.
Oh, we coming back. Like I said, if you're on the Twitters, reply to the tweet. If you're on YouTube's watching this after, leave a comment. If you're in the chat, I'm just happy
So
you're
mean.
here.
So mean.
Damn, is he bronzing you right now, bro?
No, he's brown for poop.
I think he's New England revolutioning me.
Yikes! All right, let's get
declaring
these
me
picks
dead.
in. Let's get these picks in. I wanna
right.
go to bed. It's past my bedtime. Well, it's
That
almost
is
past
true.
my bedtime.
All right, so here we go. I get to start it off. How
I
fun?
watch Seattle Open Cup.
How fun is this? I get to start. So
Oh.
clean sheet, thinking who's not going to concede. There was one game where we talked about it. Can you pull it up?
I have the
Uh,
schedule.
games.
I have the schedule.
Do you have it? Oh, yeah, I realized I closed
Oh,
it. so I
okay,
don't
okay,
have it.
good.
Well, don't just stay silent. What are you doing? Where are you picking? Where you
He's
going?
looking at games.
Stuver. Yeah,
Stuvie
Wait.
Doobie Doo.
got to make sure I haven't used him.
Stuber
Yes, we're
keeping
good.
the clean sheet. 2.
That is really bold. On the road at San Jose, when the only thing they can do is score goals.
It's my pick. Okay, here. If you guys want to look, these are the people you can't use, by the way.
I'm gonna do something even. I'm not picking anybody that's been used before. There's no way.
All right. Whose turn is it?
Tarbell.
So I'm gonna shock the world here. I'm gonna pick Galese.
To keep a clean sheet against Columbus, dude.
Yep. Because I think they just rotate the whole team, and I think all the, just like you said, everybody gets in their head, and
I
we
pre-did
go.
it, by the way. So
Yeah.
all right.
So Orlando City's going to bully some
just
kids.
go
this
ahead and
weekend.
put that red on.
Yeah,
love
I
that.
already put the red. It's not happening.
I love that.
You know what?
Don't you do it. Don't you
Tarbell.
do it to me.
Let's go, Bono.
No, I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah,
If he gets
buddy.
a clean sheet this week, I'm gonna flip.
Home to the Chicago
Come on,
Fire, baby.
Kuipers!
DC United.
Come on,
Let's
Kuipers!
go. I never thought I'd see the day.
Me neither.
Kuipers ain't scoring. Let's be real.
Have you used
Calm
Bono?
down.
No. Okay, just making sure.
No,
No one
no,
does
of course
Bono.
not. This
All
is
right.
the only week that you could choose Bono to keep a clean sheet, and that's because they're playing Chicago.
All right. Definite decisive. Here's who
Oh,
you can't
definite
use.
decisive. Back to back. Definite
Jesus
decisive.
Ferreira, R.I.P.
All right.
Rest in peace.
You know what? Definite decisive. Let's go. Definite decisive. You know what? Let's go. Dang, I don't know actually. Definite decisive. Definite decisive. You know what? Let's go. Push.
Ricky
Home to
Poo.
Houston
Dang.
Dynamo. Yeah, Ricky Pooh.
I
She'll
was
make
gonna
something
say
happen
that,
this
and
weekend.
I thought that was like, I don't know. I didn't think anybody would think of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's tough. But against Houston, like Poosh can pull those strings. But Poosh
That
versus
is
Hector
true.
Herrera will be fun. Not gonna lie.
Chris, who's gonna get that decisive? Who's gonna get it?
Can you
Definite
scroll up? Can I
decisive.
see who
I will see you all could definitely leave me
Chico
with one
Suarez
that's very
Espinoza.
nice. I will say this back to back could be filthy.
Oh no, are you just gonna destroy us? Are you gonna lay down the thunder? The mighty thunder. Oh, Chris, it's not that hard, bro.
You guys are making it seem easy. Like there's a clear answer, and I'm struggling to find somebody.
To me, there definitely is. There
That's why I went with
definitely is a
Poosh,
clear
man. Like it's as far as like guaranteed decisive, there's not a lot of games that are like that one-sided this week. Like they're both like it could literally be anybody, or it could not happen
Is
at
it-
all.
Is it the last 2 weeks? Or the last 3 weeks?
Last two.
So it's just what I can see on the screen.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'm gonna take Evander then.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's a good call. Yeah, Vander against home to Sporting Kansas City. That's a guaranteed decisive.
So I get the filthy back to back. First, give me Santi against New England Revolution, and then Chris couldn't
Maybe.
even pick
I'm
him.
mad at Santi right now.
Chris couldn't even pick him. He fell right
Yeah,
to me.
I know.
Give me
I know.
Benteke.
You know, I
100%
almost
knew that was coming, but I can't
Yeah.
do anything about that.
went back to back Bono and Benteke too, but I was hoping to save him for he's got to score.
Too
I
late.
don't know why I thought he would fall that far, but
Well, I couldn't use
Benteke's
it,
gonna
so
eat, man.
It's just Alex.
Way to go, Alex. All right, Chris coming in with he's a gotta
Scory.
score. Who is scoring a golazo this weekend?
Agata?
I guess.
Did he play 90 last night?
No, he did. Did he? Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think.
Bro,
he did.
isn't this your
I
team,
don't-
bro?
I don't feel good about this because this is a terrible matchup.
Oh,
Like,
going
I-
bold, my guy.
I guess Insigne.
Mm.
It's like if someone's gonna score in Toronto, it's gonna be him. But like we know there's only gonna be one goal, so or if there are any. So
Alex,
I don't know. That
put him
doesn't
down
feel.
for Insigne.
That doesn't feel
That it
very good.
for a goal?
Okay,
it's a
okay,
little
but
risky, but it's
realistically,
fine.
I mean,
if
he will
Toronto,
with the he'll get the goal over the assist.
if Toronto's going to do anything in this game against Cincinnati, it's at home. Insigne is going to be the one that has to score. So technically, you're not too far off. Like if Toronto wants anything out of this game, it's going to have to be through Insigne.
You want Tyrese Spicer?
No.
I just bought.
You
one,
did get
actually.
his. You
Not
did
even
get.
a-
Oh, welcome to the club.
Hey, I bought my spy. I got a nice little Toronto stack building it in season. It's kind of weird.
Did you buy an Insigne yet?
No, I have Benteke
Oh.
though. They're rare, so I'm chill.
is
Or
Not Toronto.
Bernadeschi. I mean, yeah, B. You know the B's. You know it's just God.
Old European guy starts with B. Close
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. You know. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. All right.
He scores
He's-
goals.
He's a god to score. And let me tell you who's got to score. If this team wants to do anything, if they want to win this game, this guy's going to have to do it. So I'm going to go Carranza. Away to Charlotte. I know it's a tough matchup,
Interesting.
but Chris might have convinced me that
That was a terrible decision. That's worse than mine.
I don't think so, man. Because like
No, I
LAFC away
agree.
to Atlanta, like Buonga could pull up a stinker. I mean, who else? Like Rossi. I don't want to do that against Orlando.
He's gonna rotate.
Yeah, and he's probably due. Yeah, that's probably my go-to. Carranza.
I don't know. I'm just doing
We're
every
having
possible
issues here.
every possible name of every
I don't think there's
possible
two
combo.
R's.
Just Carranza. Bro, it's not okay. All right. Anyway, Peaks, who is scoring the highest score this weekend?
Two
I'm
R's
gonna
and
go.
just one of the rest.
You know what? Only because I haven't picked this yet. The highest score is gonna go to Cole Bassett if he plays.
It's a good pick.
Home to Minnesota. Cole Bassett, 100 incoming.
That could be nice. Yeah.
Could be incoming.
Can you show the matchups
Well,
Can I
I'm
show the
picking
matchup?
first, but
just in case?
There's no Sunday games, by the way. So shenanigans will be gameless again.
So
matchups.
this actually I feel like is pretty free. Wait, have I seen? Hold on, before I say this, can I see if I've picked this feller?
Big news
I also
there,
have
fella.
someone
No,
to
I'm
see
good.
if you pick him or not.
I tried Bassett too, and it didn't even work.
Who is scoring the highest this week?
You can't beat me. No
Charlie
matter what.
Heel
Carlos Heel. We're still on the heel train, huh?
at home against New York, who is okay.
Okay.
He's gonna do well. Like I don't know. He's
Hey,
still
man.
Carlos Heel.
A mad Carlos Hill could be very gnarly.
Can you go to the games real quick to make sure?
He's
'Cause
averaging a 65 in his last 5. So.
I know who I want, but I'm just making
He
sure.
just
I'm not
has no one to
overlooking.
finish. Like he can't assist nobody because ain't nobody else going to score. That's the problem.
It's true.
But
He's
the
not got a
AA's
lot
there.
of decisives, but the
The
AA
AA is there.
is there. So we just need one goal, and we're in business.
What is it going to go through Mark Anthony K? I don't think so.
Oh, he
All
can
right.
score it himself too.
I think I got it,
True.
and I think I
right.
might retain my 6-week streak,
Okay, calm down, buddy.
and I have
Santi
not
then.
used him. I've used someone close to his name, but not exactly.
Oh.
He's not gonna get a high score though.
Is he going to peak though
He's
He's gonna get a
high
hat
score.
trick. Look who he's playing, dude.
against Dallas at home?
Dallas is not a bad defense,
Bro, Dallas is literally playing a game as we are live.
Well, that's
These guys
so-
are gonna be so tired.
Dallas has only given up 17 goals this year though.
Chicho against
to be
Paz.
Got to be 20.
Tricky.
Tired Paz.
Tricky.
Paz is having to save a lot of shots.
Tonight,
FYI.
really?
Tired pause. Goalkeepers don't get tired. What are we
All right,
talking about?
Unless you're McMath, apparently, because
Oh yeah, he be getting tired.
We know that they lost 4-2 to New Mexico, right?
Can we see the lineup that played in that game?
Chicho play though.
No, they didn't play.
No, they
I
played
think-
like Ojeda and someone else, and that was it.
Which isn't terrible.
Ojeda and Luna, that was it.
Is that Barajas?
Barajas?
Shout out.
Barajas is still around? Really?
They had Ojeda at right back. No, never mind. That what's it called? Hidalgo was at right back. Yeah.
Yo, they played Gavin Beavers, who's one of the highest scoring Sorare keepers ever.
Is his all time like crazy?
He only gets 80s when he comes in. Like I swear.
It's because they play him in the terrible matchups. They're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, we
him-
need
They
McMath."
play him in the best matchups ever.
At home against like the worst possible opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a 38-3 all time. I don't know how good that is.
Okay. To
Yeah,
be fair,
okay.
he subbed once, so he's really a 39-3.
Okay, take out subs, take out DNPs.
He's a 39-3.
3 of his scores are below 10.
Okay, but it's not
See?
his fault that Houston Dynamo was really good in August of 2023.
And that's why I love math. You could use numbers to manipulate and tell any story you want.
Columbus Crew weren't
That's
even
the
that good
beauty.
last year.
If you mess with the indicators enough, you'll eventually get the right answer. Where he's
Wait, were
massive.
these games at home or away?
Oh my lord! Are we
Oh,
really
three-
going on a Gam
three-
Beavers tangent at the end of the show?
He made 1 save in this game. Yeah, maybe he's
This
just
is exactly why the
Hey,
retention falls off. 'cause of this
away?
nonsense.
Away from home, 43-2. Confirmed one of the better goalkeepers away from home.
All right.
Kuchek
Look, we're at an
Mealy is
hour and a
all-time.
half. Shout out to everybody who has been here in the chat, hanging out on Twitter, YouTube, all that fun stuff. There's your preview. Tomorrow,
tweet.
we'll be back with the show. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We might get a little weird with it. I want to try some new things, get some new voices on maybe. I'm tired of listening to myself talk. But yeah, and Sunday Shenanigans, we'll be back on here to review the weekend. All the games are on Saturday, so we'll catch up all that fun stuff. Actually, Sunday's probably going to be another preview show because there's a
Ugh.
giant midweek slate next week.
Can we
Yay.
not?
The schedule's going to be all over the place. Games galore. You get a game, and you get a game, and you get a
Sporting
game.
actually plays too.
And
We
Sporting
finally get a movie.
actually plays. Y'all have a great night. You beautiful, beautiful people.